Hey there, how are you? Happy Sunday. Hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful weekend. I wanted to pop on here super quick, being a Sunday, and I just want to talk to you really quickly about meal prep. Yay or nay? Which side of the fence are you on? And so the reason I want to talk about this today is because we have so many people who are for it and so many people who I work with that are just not happening. So for those who don't know me, my name is Karen. It's such a pleasure to be with you. I'm an empowerment coach. I help people live their best life. And what that really means is getting that balance on the 9 to 5, being able to have the work, have the play, the relaxation, but feeling great within yourself. Whether it's to gain weight, to tone up, just to get more energy, maybe even maintain weight. Maybe it could even be helping you through menopause. I do all of that. So, I have an absolute passion in what I do. And so why I want to talk about meal prep today is because yesterday was the last day of our 6-day challenge. And my gosh, like my heart cup is so full. The results are still strolling in today. There are just so many. And what's interesting is some people like to meal prep and some people don't. I don't know about you. I know I do and I don't. It also depends on what comes up, and it also depends how far you go in meal prep. So I know I've got some clients who love to meal prep, and when they meal prep, they go and they pre-cook. Everything's in the container. Everything's ready to go. I do that from time to time, but it's not an everyday thing. So what can happen there is that, you can spend quite a bit of time in doing the meal prep. The one thing I'll say here is if you have a tight budget, this is the best thing to do because you can meal prep, get the right portion size, not spend too much, and it's super cheap if you are willing to be able to do that, because it's amazing how much you can get out of, making up dishes. It's phenomenal without overeating. That's the key, right? It's that portion control. And so that's one kind of meal prep. Another kind of meal prep, which is probably what I would do 80% of the time, would be to write out my list of what I'm having every single day. So my breakfast, my lunch is sorted. So I have my snacks, and then I have to work out what my meal is. And so that's probably the one that I do 80% of the time as far as working out what we're going to eat during the week. And all of that comes down to, when I'm cooking, if I have leftovers, those nights or those days where it's super busy, that I can just pull something out. I know it's healthy. I don't need to worry about everything. Maybe just, make up a quick salad and we're good to go. So that's another form of meal prep. Now here's a big tip, a massive tip. If you work from home right now, like, who has gone to the fridge or gone to the pantry so many times, opened it up, go and find something to eat, and you realize that you eat it and you weren't actually even hungry? Like, surely I'm not the only one who's done that. I know. And I work from home all the time, right? So and it can be a super easy thing and habit to fall into. It's so dangerous. So if you have found yourself working at home and you're not moving as much and you're not doing as much, we have to be super conscious of what's going in our mouth, right? So here's a tip that one of my clients gave me. So massive shout out to Haley. She gave me this tip many, many years ago on her journey where she was wanting to lose 35 kilos, which, by the way, she conquered. So she's just a powerhouse mum of 2 kids. So what Haley advised me to do was what she did. So even though she was going to work, she would make up her children's school lunches, husband's lunch, and her lunch. And so her lunch was also put into a lunchbox, and then a little carry-esque thing. And so she would take that, and so she recommended that even if you're at home, you do the same thing. So that includes your snacks, get your water prep. So this is my water from today. Oh, here we go. Where are we? That's my water prep from today, right? And so the downside to this is I've not drunk anywhere near enough water. And for some reason, something this big does my head in, whereas when I have my liter bottle, I get through it no problem. So everything it's going to be different for everybody, and you've got to find what works for you, Okay, so but get your snacks and get everything organized in the day if you're at home, and put it into a little lunchbox, and that's the only place that you go when you open up the fridge. That's the only place you go to look for food. And outside of that, water. More often than not, we are thirsty, we're not hungry, and that is a massive tip for you. So I just wanted to come on and quickly share that with you today. Now, we do have our 6-day challenge. If you would like more information about that, feel free to hit me up. I'd love to, help you get the results that we're seeing. Feel free to check out my stories. That they are going off right now with the results, and they will for the next couple of days. So why not come and join? Why not come and see what you can achieve for yourself with or without the meal prep? Like, it doesn't have to be that difficult. It can be super simple. Come and have a look at some of the comments that people are making. We'd love to have you on board and be a part of our community. And I certainly would love the opportunity to coach you, if that's for you. If it's not for you, no big deal at all. All right, guys, thanks so much. I really appreciate you. Have a wonderful rest of your weekend. I'll talk to you soon. Bye for now.